Just talk to us, Mark, about, well, first and foremost, the visit itself from Tim Cook.
Yeah, clearly Cook is having a very busy week. He's scheduled to meet with some top DC lawmakers. Obviously, he has Elon Musk in Cupertino at the Apple Park headquarters earlier today around lunchtime. They went through a walk through the campus. Obviously, we all know what they talked about. I'm curious to know if Musk asked for special pricing on the App Store. But in terms of this DC meeting, he's scheduled to meet with Jim Jordan. He's scheduled to meet with Darrell Issa. And some of these lawmakers that he's meeting with, they're going to be at the top, right, of the GOP when they take back the House next year. So it's important for Cook to rebuild these relationships, given the changeover happening in Congress. Obviously, Apple is going to continue to be under a lot of scrutiny, right, whether it's the Twitter situation, free speech, content moderation, whether that has to do with the App Store and the fees that, some developers aren't happy with. Obviously, we had the Epic Games trial several months ago, but that still remains ongoing. Privacy and security, the environment, clearly many different issues that both Apple and Congress are overlapping with and are probably going to continue to discuss for years ahead. Obviously, there's the efforts to sort of rein in on tech giants overall. So it's important for Cook to get in there and have these relationships with the top lawmakers.
Mark, we should point out we asked Apple if Elon Musk was telling the truth or whether he was in Apple HQ or not. My understanding is Apple didn't respond to that request. Maybe you can clarify. The other big story, of course, is China and what's happening in Zhengzhou. Give us the latest around iPhone 14 Pro production there.
Yeah, regarding Musk and his visit to Apple today, I have no reason to believe that visit didn't happen. I mean, I think it's accurate. It looks like Tim there, and from what I've heard, Musk is there or was there earlier today. I know Musk likes to prank a lot on Twitter and tweet things that maybe the public wouldn't necessarily believe or it's not entirely accurate. But I don't think this one was inaccurate at all, to say the least. In terms of the iPhone 14, we're hearing that there's going to be a unit decline from the original 90 million to something north of 80 million. That's a combination of the riots and the COVID impact on the iPhone 14 Pro factory, but also people not buying the regular iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Plus, the Pro models, in quantities that Apple maybe initially anticipated. But I think things are starting to turn around. I actually ordered an iPhone 14 Pro from a carrier, Verizon, earlier this week, and that's scheduled to arrive in mid-December. So depending on where you're buying from, I think things are they're going to improve the next few weeks.